I'm Noah Schwartz for the Harvard Westlake Chronicle, here for our October issue of Quadtalk, in which we'll be talking to students about their formal plans and changes they've seen in how kids are asking. So who asked who out of the two of you guys?
I asked Owen.
Was that planned? Did you guys decide that together, or did you just kind of do it spontaneously?
Well, I was willing to ask her, but she said that she wanted to ask me, so I let her.
And why did you want to ask him?
Because I thought it would be kind of different, and also I have a bunch of good ideas that I want to execute.
So what are your formal plans?
I'm going to go with a senior girl this year.
And have you guys been friends for a while, or did you meet her this year?
No, I kind of just met her at the beginning of the year.
And did she ask you, or did you ask her?
Yeah, she asked me.
Were you expecting it, or is that something you guys decided, or was it a surprise?
Well, we kind of had a mutual friend kind of work it out a bit, so I knew she was going to ask me, but I had no idea when or how.
Have you noticed a trend of more girls asking guys this year, or any other changes, like either intergrade couples or anything like that?
Yeah, I mean, I think both the things you mentioned, there's been girls asking guys a ton, I noticed, out on the quad especially, that are a bit more elaborate than they were last year and the year before that I noticed. So, I mean, that's really cool to see that sort of get flipped on its head because, you know, as a guy, you don't feel pressure when you go up to ask someone and put a girl on a spot, and I think that's, it's not cool. And the intergrade thing is also another thing that I've noticed. A lot of juniors with seniors, not so sure with the sophomores, I think they're sticking to themselves, but it's definitely changing up a little bit.
Is this your first formal ever?
Yes, this is my first dance ever.
Oh my God, so exciting.
Yeah.
What have you noticed with upperclassmen and their asks? Have you seen anything different or kind of more crazy?
I think that the High School Musical ask at Assembly was pretty big. That was pretty cool. I think that there's a lot more formal asks than I would expect, so I thought that was really nice to see, and I don't know, just a lot of love going around from people to people, person to person.
So have you noticed that as a pattern this year, that a lot more girls are asking guys?
Oh, yeah, definitely, for sure.
And is there something you think causes that?
I just think people realize that it doesn't have to be the same flowers in a poster, and people just mix it up more this year.
What are your thoughts on that?
I like it. I mean, I love being asked. I thought it was really fun. It was a bit scary the way she did it, but I liked it.
And as a head prefect, there's been a lot of buzz about you guys considering a Sadie Hawkins style dance or something like that, but after a formal season like this with so many girls asking guys just off their own accord, do you think that is in our future, or do you think that you guys will just leave it as it is now?
Yeah, so actually in preparation for the first and third ask, we were actually asking ourselves the question of, should we go with the Sadie Hawkins sort of style of asking? So that was sort of thrown up in the air, but I wouldn't say that any of the recent asks have sort of changed anything like that. It was just something that a discussion was had initially, which is really good. And, I'm happy to see it sort of change this year because I think our grade has been a good impact on the other grades. So hopefully, whether it be for prom or even for next year and the year after that, just the grades sort of see that it's okay for, girls to be the one to ask guys.
Have you seen a lot of girls asking guys?
I've seen a couple. I think still the ratio isn't even, but I've seen a decent amount.
Is that something that you want to see more of?
Yeah, I think that maybe in future years I might do that if I'm feeling it. But yeah, I think it's a cool thing to see, especially to break gender norms and stuff.